Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over this Roborock tutorial guide. So this video is going to be particularly useful for individuals who just got a new Roborock vacuum. How do you actually go ahead and use your Roborock? Either way, this video is going to be short, sweet, and simple, guys. There's not going to be a lot of steps involved. But what you're first going to do is that you're going to download the Roborock app. And then after you download the app, you want to go ahead and create an account and then log in. And on the upper right hand corner, you want to click on the plus icon. Now this is going to allow you to scan the QR code of your Roborock vacuum, and it's also going to allow you to either add it manually so that your Roborock vacuum can connect to your app. You do need to make sure that you have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled, but once your vacuum is added, this is what it's going to look like. So what we're going to do next is that we're going to click on enter, and then from here you have a variety of different information. So on the upper left hand side, you can see some notifications where right now my water level is on low. I also need to clean my sensor, and that there is a voice pack update available. You could also see that my battery is at 100%, and with that it's been recharging for about 12 minutes as well. Over here you see the map of my home, in which you can see it's divided into rooms. So your Roborock vacuum has 3 ways of cleaning, okay? You can actually do a full clean, in which it's going to go through all the rooms. You can do a room clean, so notice how when I click on room clean, everything is grayed out. All I have to do is click on certain rooms and it'll clean that room. And then lastly, you have a zone clean. With the zone clean, you could actually just go ahead and mark a different zone, and you could actually spread the zone for certain areas or aspects that you want Roborock to clean. In order to start the vacuum, you simply just click on the play button on the bottom hand side, and then if you click on empty, it'll actually return and it'll empty out. The vac and mop sequence that you see right over here, these are different modes that you could actually adjust to your vacuum depending on which Roborock model that you have. So as you can see, there's different scrub intensities and water flows, and there's also different suction powers as well. So that's a good overview of the Roborock vacuum. And again, your settings might look different from mine depending on what type of Roborock vacuum you have. Now with that, if we go back and then click on profile on the bottom right hand corner, here you can click on settings. Now with that, once you're in a vacuum, you can click on the settings tab on the upper right hand corner, which is those 3 dots. And there's a variety of different things you can do here. You could actually set your vacuum to clean up automatically. You could actually set up auto empty settings. You could actually manage the apps. You can change your robot voice. You can use a pin and go. You can use a remote control. So Roborock makes it so that there's a lot of different automations that you can set. For example, if I click on schedules, you'll see that this vacuum is set to clean on Mondays and Fridays at 12 p.m. and it's set to do a full clean as well. But essentially guys, just make sure you set up a schedule, just because it'll be really automated. And one thing to make note of is that you want to make sure that there's nothing on the ground that your vacuum can accidentally vacuum up during this time as well. But that right there guys is the best and easiest way that I know of to actually go ahead and explain this Roborock setup tutorial guide. If you guys know of a better or easier way to actually do this, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.